Hi, I'm Mark Bowden and here is another automation tip. Today I'm going to talk to you about field service management software. We're all used to hearing about terms like spreadsheets, but what is field service management software? Field service management software is a term given to a specialist type of software. It's designed for businesses who send people to a site to do a job. That job could be builder, cleaner, decorator, electrician, carpenter, or many others. Field service management software is designed to help you do three things: quoting, job scheduling, and invoicing. All vital steps in the journey between the customer asking you to do some work and you actually getting paid for having done it. So how are you doing that right now? Perhaps you're working on paper. Maybe you're using a spreadsheet. Perhaps you're emailing documents to customers, or maybe you're posting them. A field service management tool will allow you to automate all of that into one place. It will allow you to generate quotes, automatically send them to a customer, and have the customer approve them. So you both have a record of what you actually agreed to do. Useful, right? It allows you to schedule your jobs. You can manage your workforce. You can advise your customers. If they know you're more likely to turn up at a particular time, they're more likely to be in, you'll have less missed calls. Plus, you always know where your team are. So if an emergency call comes in, you know who's nearest. When your team are on site, they can add items directly to the record that was created during the quote. So if additional parts or labour are required, they could simply be added to the base job. Finally, when the job's complete, it's automatically handed off into an electronic invoicing process. So you can be certain that you invoiced for the items that are actually used on the day. So there are many benefits of field service management software for all sorts of businesses. The main ones include no more lost paper. Have you ever been unable to invoice because you couldn't read the paper? Maybe the technician's dog ate it, or they spilled coffee on it. Unless of course they spill coffee on their phone. That is a problem. It saves you time because there's no need for someone in the office to have to type all the information once into the quote and then type it in again into the invoice, and of course double check that there's nothing changed between the two. And you can really simply add before and after photographs with most of the software. That will help your customers see the work that you actually did. The field service management software market is very crowded at the moment and it is quite immature. There are lots of different combinations of features available, so it's important to look at each one and understand what you need. Some features you might want to think about are: does it integrate with your accounting package? For example, if you're already using a package like Xero or QuickBooks, and you can find an integration that works, that could save you a lot of time. I've talked in previous videos about reputation management and the importance of that. Some field service management tools integrate really well with reputation management platforms, others might not. Maybe you have an inventory management system. Perhaps you need to integrate that as well so that you know what parts you have in stock. All of these features are available in many of the products. However, at the moment, it is an immature market and there is no single product that can cover all of those requirements. So you may have to make some compromises, but whilst it may not be your absolutely ideal solution, it should still be a vast improvement on what you're doing today. So that's some of the key features and benefits of field service management software. Some of the things you may need to consider. There's a longer article available on our website at www.cobaltbeach.com. I'll put a link below as well. That's all for now. You can find more information about this and many other automation tips on our website. I'm Mark Bowden and I'll see you next time.